so last week, down there's the E&E mine in the shaft. It's just down there. This is a tunnel over here, North Pole number 1. And there's North Pole number 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we'll go by most of them. And all these levels, this level connected to the E&E. So from the bottom of the mountain all the way to the top, they drove tunnels in and then connected them.
I was thinking the E&E mill down here was they hauled the material into it to mill it.
They did, from the E&E. And there was a mill here at Pole 1, North Pole 1. But if they wanted to, they could drop the ore all the way down to the E&E level and mill it there. 2 mills, actually.
Right, and they're like 5 or 6 mines is actually what they're...
Yeah, there was the E&E level, the shaft that went, the E&E level goes in, and the shaft went down below, and then it went all the way up the mountain. This whole mountain was mined heavily.
Right.
There's tunnels everywhere. Okay, so that's my story.
So we're just up above the E&E mill. If you go up to Bourne, you make a left, you go by these old stone ruins. A trail right over here.
Oh, it's all caved in and closed off. Huh. Something.
North Pole number 1.
North Pole number 1.
I worked in this one too. Did you really?
You worked in this mine?
Yep. 18 or 19 when I was up here.
Yeah.
And we always had 3-man crews. And one guy quit. Another guy showed up drunk. So everybody, I was the only one. And I came up and worked a shift by myself, which the boss didn't like. So he's like, Ron, just do this and this, just, you know, and we'll get some help. So they hired a guy that kept trying to get on here named Frank Urey, big burly guy. And Frank was probably, I was probably 20, Frank was like 22, 23. And they had shot around the shift before, so we had to muck it out. So it was Frank's first day, and we had a diesel locomotive to pull the cars in and out. And I ran a 12B mucker that runs on rail, and it overshoots, the bucket goes like this to dump into the cars. And we just went through a big cave-in, and it had a lot of timbering, so you'd muck it out, and then we had to stand timber, 5 feet, every 5 feet. And I told Frank, I said, Frank, watch up there while I'm mucking, because it's caving. I said, if you see anything that doesn't look right to you, shine your light. Get my attention so I can back up so I don't get mashed. He's like, okay. So we'd been mucking for a few hours. All of a sudden, Frank's just shining his light at me, man. I'm backing up. I'm looking, thinking a big slab's going to squish me. And I walk back. I'm like, I'm looking. Frank walks up off the motor, the Loki. And I'm like, what'd you see, Frank? He goes, nothing. Is it? But he goes, is it always this smoky in here? Because it was a diesel motor. So we had to deal with diesel smoke.
All right.
I'm like, yep, it's always this smoky, Frank. That was his first shift.
That was his first shift.
He was a good guy to work with. Yeah. Frank was good. Right here we had a little dog house, what we called the dog house. Down at the E&E is where they had trailers, a couple big trailers, called it a dry shack. So we had showers and all that. So you could show up in your street clothes and then change into your mining clothes and go to work, because it's dirty, dirty job. And then at the end of your shift, you could take a shower, hang your clothes up, had baskets so everything would dry out, had a big trailer down there for that. But up here, we just had a little dog house that had a heater in it and stuff, and we'd come out and eat lunch. In the summer, it was nice. We had the little chipmunks trained so they'd get right on your leg and you could feed them, you know.
Wow.
It was fun. Yeah. Yeah. Long time ago.
biggest quartz mine?
No, I believe it's the biggest quartz outcropping in North America. Giant wall of quartz.
Oh my. Oh. Wow. This is really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't this something?
Wow.
It is.
And if this goes over, it's this huge quartz. Huge vein.
So isn't this by gold?
Yep. This is part of the vein structure they mined on underneath us.
Wow.
Oh yeah, run solid.
Yeah, it's huge.
Wow. This is crazy. I knew I should have brought a bag with me.
Yeah, imagine if you could get these out of here.
Is this orange from copper?
It's rust.
Rust? It's just,
It's just from rust.
Yeah.
Iron in it.
yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
Pretty cool.
So this is Nikki's mine?
Yeah.
Okay.
The Hope Mine.
She calls it the Hope Mine?
Yep.
We just We can, some tracks still right there. Nikki calls this the Hope Mine. Not 100% sure on the name, but that's what we believe the name is. Old building here. This is on the way up the phone to the God, by the way. The mine is back up in there.
There's actually, you can actually crawl in it. I wouldn't. Some people do. But you can actually crawl down in it. There's a hole.
This is one of the old shacks. Or how much left to eat?
You want me to take it in there?
I'm not going in there. Kip wanted to go in there, though.
Watch your nails, Kip.
Okay.
I missed it.
Make sure there's no bears.
Let's see.
Any bears?
Yeah!
Oh, bear. Hello, bear.
What are you gonna do? He's gonna come out that way.
What?
She says leave her the
There's
keys
probably
just in
only
case.
one way in there.
Okay, just don't touch nothing, okay, Kip?
Okay.
Okay, Kip.
Yeah.
Remember, don't touch nothing. I mined for 12 years. This is completely safe.
Well, and off they disappear down into the darkness where they will never be seen again. Well, it's been nearly 3 days since the adventurers have been lost in the mine. And searchers are finally bringing them out now.
It's full of gold.
Full of gold.
Full of gold.
I'm sure there still is gold in there somewhere.
Oh yeah. Yep, but we're saving it for later.
That bear was a little scared.
Uh-oh, somebody left the door open.
Yeah.
A little...
And it's up there.
To the little bushy tree and up
Oh, I see it up
to
there.
the phone to God.
I see it up there.
Yep.
Yeah.
But we got to go all the way back down to do that.
Check it out. Here's another wishing stone.
Take your time.
I know, huh? It's beautiful, but oh my goodness, it sure takes your breath away.
Does yours have elevation on it?
I love that tree. And the trail keeps going up. And it crosses over. And it goes clear over there on the other side of that ridge and keeps going. And I can't remember to where. But it's a pretty popular hike.
Everybody's got to do that, right? How can we get that? It's all blurry. It looks blurry. Well, I think so. Yeah. Call it that.
Oh, that's funny.
Wait. Okay. Excuse me. I think it did it. Oh no, I'm videoing. Now I'm videoing. Nice.
So am I.
Okay. Here we go again. Wait. Yeah, just to make sure.
Ooh.
So
Tail you while you're driving.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. You don't want to be
Okay.
in the trees. It's fun to stand with him when he's flying it because you can see on the camera.
Right.
It's really cool.
Here, hold this, would you? It's on.
Okay. Somewhere out there is Scott's drone. I don't
See it
know
right
if we
up
can
here.
see it. Maybe.
See where I'm pointing on?
Yeah. I see where it's at. I think I don't know if we'll be able to see it.
There it goes up.